Hello YouTube! Today I will be showing you how to make a Freddy Fazbear costume. My son Ryan, also known as Crazy German Little Hacker on YouTube, be sure to check out his channel, really wanted this and there's really no costumes available, so I figured let's see what I could do. So I went online and I did find someone on Etsy who is selling them if you're not so crafty, but as you can see they're $225. And she does good work. Hers is a little less scary version of the costume. I'm going to be doing a more distressed version. As you can see, I have already distressed the ears simply by using a little of the black tulip paint from Joanne Crafts. And I will be doing that all over probably as soon as I get this done. I should have started the video earlier to show you how I got this far. However, I really didn't even think to put it on YouTube until now, and I figured, well, maybe I could help someone else make a cool costume for their child who really wants one. So I will be explaining how I did it, and with a little artistic expression, anyone could do this. And here is Crazy Little German Hacker in the background, bringing up the Styrofoam cooler. I simply used a small Styrofoam cooler. It's quite messy to carve it, but it's really worth
It
it.
makes it look distressed. It's weird. Well, it's not weird, but it just makes it look like
You think so?
like you could have a theory on how it was made.
Well, what's nice about the Styrofoam is that you can carve it like you're carving a cake to make a fancy cake or a pumpkin. And I simply carved off the top ends to make it a little bit more round. So you're going to carve it and make it look however you want it to look. It's really artistic expression here. So let's put this aside. I also did print all the coupons from Joann's Fabrics online, and I got most of my stuff really cheap. And I suggest you print the coupons or put them on your cell phone. And I got all the materials for under about 30 bucks to make Freddy, but I did already have the cooler and the foam. So what I did was, I'll show you all around version of it. I put the soft in the back to keep it on his head, the soft fabric I used, and it works very well. I'll show you the inside, not too pretty.
Yeah, it's just like a bunch of like tape, duct tape.
Okay.
So you just cover your whole back.
I did cover the foam with duct tape because I didn't want the adhesive spray to eat it away. So for this part, I had some foam laying around the house, cut it to the shape I wanted it. But what I did before I did any of that was I took the Styrofoam. I looked at this image right here, decided where do I want the eyebrows, the eyes, the teeth, the mouth, the ears, and so forth. And I drew on the other side of the cooler with a Sharpie marker where it's going to cut out the eyes, where it's going to cut out the mouth, where I had to shave off the tops and the bottoms to make it more rounded. And I think it came out pretty good so far. I will be updating another video as soon as the final project is finished, and maybe if I get a chance I'll take a video of the actual process, but hopefully you have enough artistic vision and you could figure out how to carve this. It's really not that difficult. The materials I did get from Joann's were this adorable little top hat. I couldn't believe I found it. There was only one left, but they do have them available online. They're under $3. If you don't want to have to make your own top hat, that's a time saver. For the ears, I simply took the same foam I used for the mouth, and I cut a large circle. I used a 7-Eleven Slurpee cup as a template to make the circles, drew a circle around the cup, cut it out, sewed the ears almost completely shut, and I threw the foam into there and then sealed it completely with the sewing machine. And then I used the black paint that I got from Joann's, which is simply this tulip soft ebony matte, very cheap paint. And I took a paintbrush and gave it the distressed finish around the ears. My son in the background is too excited about this. For the nose, I could not find a nose at the craft store. I simply went in my yard, found a rock, painted it black, and booyah. Well, Freddy Fazbear nose.
also use a black jelly bean.
which we did not have.
And just have,
So I think the ears came out pretty good. So all the way around, here you go. You can see it's very soft in the back. It fits perfectly. It won't jiggle around his head.
See, if you use cardboard inside of it, then your head's gonna kind of wobble around.
No, but this fits perfectly. I did leave space underneath, and I will be putting the white teeth into there when I get around to it. And I will be using the see-through stuff for the eyes, the black, like, screen-looking stuff, and I'll be painting that with white and blue to make the eyes. And I'll also be doing the distressed look with the black as I did in the ears around the eyeballs, because we're going for the creepy Freddy effect. Black felt will be used for his big, cool eyebrows. I'm going to show you now what I got at Joann's. It's really not that much to do it if you have the foam for the mouth and you have the styrofoam cooler. But this stuff is a godsend. This is 3M general purpose adhesive. And what you do is you throw this on, you spray it on. My son's distracting me. And you spray this on and wait about 3 seconds for it to get tacky, and you can go ahead and stick the felt on, and it's just an amazing product. I did use some hot glue also for the ears and the nose and a little bit on the hat, but for putting the felt all the way around, he gave Freddy a marker in his mouth. I pretty much just use the spray adhesive. It works immediately, bonds it on amazingly. I did get 1 yard of this cool brown felt. I probably only needed a half a yard, but better safe than sorry. And I got a 1/4 yard of the more fuzzy fabric in a lighter color for the mouths. I do have blue, ebony, and this is a matte white tulip fabric paint. And I will be using these two for all of them, actually. For the eyes, the black, I will be taking all around to do the distressed, scary Freddy. I'm still debating what to do for the teeth. I probably will use the white foam and maybe paint it with white to make it not look so foam coolerish. But I think we got a pretty good start on this. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I every year do a costume for the kids. In prior years I did all the Angry Birds, and it's just a crazy thing that they make me do every year. I'm sure Freddy Fazbear will be in stores within the next 2 to 3 years. Every time I make a costume that isn't out, that's very popular with the kids, it normally takes them 2 to 3 years. And by the time the costume comes out in stores, the character is not popular anymore. So I hope you've enjoyed. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I would love to help, because I know there's lots of little kids out there that would love to have a Freddy Fazbear costume. I also forgot to mention I am not doing the whole costume. I ordered off of eBay the coolest personalized t-shirt saying that I survived Freddy Fazbear's. And he will be wearing that shirt. It has all the characters, Chica and Bonnie, on the shirt. There's a great seller on there. Maybe if I get a chance, I'll tell you who to go to, but if you just go to eBay and look up personalized Freddy Fazbear t-shirts, that's what he will be wearing, and it was under $10, so it's really a cheap idea to put together. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. Bye.